All right, traders, good morning. Happy Monday. Weekend went all right, but you know, Doug, we're just us traders. We want to get back to the action on Monday morning. Good to hear that you're green already. Getting some green on the live account this morning. BMGL. $87 for 100 shares for you. I just located it. CPro, 100 shares for $3.30. Are you referencing CPro? Yeah, here we go. 100 for $3.30. I was like, I guess I'll take that. I mean, that's pretty good. So, a couple tickers I'm looking at. You guys are spot on with BMGL. This one, they came out last week with news. They're announced they're entering into the $1 billion Bitcoin purchase agreement. 91 cents. It was a squeeze play on Friday. And we're getting continuation in pre-market this morning, squeezing out some shorts there. We have another play that may steal the hype and momentum this morning, though. LYRA. They came out with phase 3 trials. It's a tiny 1 million in float ticker, up $5, up towards 30. Fades, yeah. Okay, yeah, a couple things I'm focused on. I did locate those shares. So here's what I'm focused on. I am focused on manifesting some profits right now. I'm avoiding shorting into the euphoria. We went over this on Friday night, and I'm going to be waiting for pretty much backside confirmation. Of course, nothing is a guarantee of confirmation, but rather than getting into that euphoria. Okay, so the price dropped on CPro. Good. Just had a death candle. We'll see if it grinds back up. So, yeah, BMGL, I'm probably going to avoid the morning volatility here. If it does dump a couple points, that would be very disappointing. But here's what I'm focused on today, guys. And I encourage you to consider this. I'm focused not on trying to hit the top or the bottom. I'm focused on making money. Rather than being right, I'm focused on making some money, even if that means my entry is late. Actually, I want my entry, honestly, to be late. I'm getting kind of screwed trying to get into these early, especially when I'm not sizing into them, when I'm focused on single entries. So that's where I've been messing up and where I'm going to be focused on today. Trying to play it a little differently. For those long bias traders out there, and I may join you. I know, Doug, you mentioned for me to join the dark side with you on some longs. There are a couple quiet plays I think have some value and some opportunity. NVTS semiconductor play for the last couple last couple weeks really. It partnered with NVIDIA. It got a lot of hype and then pulled back. It's forming a higher low here, 475. It looks like a decentish swing against the previous lows, like 430-ish to 50. Quieter play NVTS semiconductor partnered with NVIDIA. Maybe once the hype settles down, that one can start curling back on around. All right. FAAS is another one that I may hit on the short side. This is up 16 cents, up to $1.80. So this is one of the quiet plays fades that you may enjoy as well. This morning, we're seeing a lot of resistance into the 180s. A lot of upper shadows there. It's got some room to pull back down, maybe to the previous closer, 120 on FAAS. Way off of its trend line. Daily chart's looking not too bad either. If volume is elsewhere, I could see this one being heavy against a $1.80. Kayvon in the building. Good morning, Kayvon. Let's get it today. We're focused on not trying to nail the bottom and top, but trying to make some money. LYRA looking strong, that one. Yeah, until she's not. We'll see if she's going to profit take at all, because then we could see it drop 4 or 5 points fairly easily when it's up 5 to 30. But 1 million float is an avoid for me. I'm not going to be trading that, but I will be monitoring it for entertainment purposes. BMGL, I do like this one. I really do not want to. Here's the thing. With this account, I've taken a couple with earlier, in the year, and with this current account, I've taken some bigger losses like trading right at the open. And I would love to hit this short right now against like VWAP, but I'm going to wait. I think there's easier setups as the day progresses, even if you miss plays. And I got to start being okay missing some plays and avoid that morning volatility. I hope Kayvon's like, Kevin, yes, this is what I've wanted to hear out of you so long. It's hard. It's hard as a trader, like seeing things pass you by, but that is a huge part of it, guys. Lots of traders have been blowing up here lately over trading and revenge trading, and seeing so many tickers moving and not knowing what their edge is, and just trading anything and everything, seeing pretty much everything as opportunity. So you got to filter out a lot of that. MG in the building. You still on holiday, MG? Are you back to trading? Yeah, that's what I'm looking at with FAS. Maybe a fade against 180. MG, did you hit anything this morning? NVTS, a long swing perhaps against 475-ish. And BMGL, I have 100 shares located for the short side here. Yeah, that's a lot of discipline, Doug, to watch it pass you by. Like, even right now, man, I'm so eager. So eager to maybe get into something like the BMGL early on, because I could see this thing profit taken, but I gotta avoid this market open volatility, even if it works out. Gotta fight that FOMO. There's BMGL. It might try to. It is profit taking, selling off right now. See FAAS. I'm monitoring that too. But there's still so much meat on the bone, guys. Like, even if they do snap, I mean, dude, this thing has room all the way back down to like $3. There's always more room. Just give it some time. Give it some breathing room at the open. Let them pass you by. There's NVTS getting a morning spike. That was a decent long play I had here. I'm just avoiding the open. So, guys, I'm focused. MG, you kind of inspired me. MG's been taking profits weekly. I'm trying to focus right now on growing a tiny account up $1,000 and withdrawing $1,000. I want to start trading for money and not just trying to trade a game or trade to hit the tops and hit the bottoms. I want to start trading for some money. So I'm really focused in on getting good entries, making money. LVWR fades could be a decent one too. This was a big momentum play the last few days, but it could be a quiet fader today if no attention gets back on it. 5-minute walk at the open. I know, dude. I know, because right now, dude, it's killing me not jumping into something. That's the degenerate in me. All right, so you guys know what I'm monitoring, and I'm gonna be very APLD shooting straight up to a resistance line I have. APLD, how did I miss this one this morning? 8 o'clock news, APLD up about a point right now. Announces an AI data center lease with CoreWeave. Expects $7 billion in revenue over the term. APLD getting a spike, really big spike, up through $9 now. APLD, I'll throw it on the watch list. We'll see how far that one squeezes out. Again, I'm not shorting into these squeezes. So Friday, what I would have done is probably short into this resistance line into the 920. I'm waiting. Waiting. LVWR may have halted going down. APLD hit 920. We'll see what she's going to do. This is Monday morning, so it's not a bad idea to wait for the dust to settle because there's going to be a lot of opportunity here. LYRA, a lot of upper shadows forming against 30. Doug, fight it. You're not referencing APLD. I don't want to fight that ticker. Fight the urge. That's what you're referencing, probably. Yeah, the urge is strong with this degenerate in me. I have like a degenerate demon on one shoulder and the profitable trader on the other shoulder. All right, NVTS still a long play here. Long swing. LVWR, a little LYR. LVWR. Yeah, LVWR you like for the fade. Yeah, dude, look at this snap under 420. You could play it heavy under 420 LVWR. Yeah, Kayvon, thank you. Good point there. It did look like it was trading kind of like that. I was curious of that myself. Dude, just the momentum buyers into this, making some dough. BMGL still heavy right now. I have not utilized my shorts yet. BMGL still heavy at the current moment. Ideally, momentum shifts onto like APLD or something else, and then BMGL just sticks with a nice fade there. Dude, APLD, can you imagine just shorting this into oblivion right now? That is why I don't do that anymore. Asterisk. Oh my god, APLD. Kayvon, there's a couple people I think blowing up on this. Especially if she's not going to profit take at all. MG can't wait to get back to trading. Yeah. Yeah, just watching the trading, that's hard. LVWR, I'm thinking about it too. Fades 420. I like that area. Let me check the locates. It's $4.60 per 100. It's a decent fade setup. It's a slower play right now, and 420 looks like it's going to be heavy against that. The $4 I think could be worth it. Tap in the 200 day as well. Thinking about the LVWR short, it'd be like a decent risk. 420 I like a lot. For the risk there, I could see it going back down 350 and lower, really $3. I could see this one being real good. I'm going to take LVWR. Risk has got to be back up to like 420. Unfortunately. I'll put it at like 417. Otherwise, $3. All right, that's a slower one. It's in a bear flag right now, though. Bear flag. If it starts curling back around to 420, that's not great. But slower with a lot of overhead resistance, it's kind of ideal. That's what I look for. Could be a little choppy LVWR. Yeah, especially if it does what it did on Tuesday, Wednesday, where it sells off, finds its feet, and then shoots up. All right, that's the first trade. APLD. Oh my god. Dude, APLD. Wowzers. She's heading for 10. LYRA curling around. NVTS still a good long there. FAS has been pulling back pretty strong. And BMGL. Yep. BMGL. I like the short here too. Let me think. 850 is kind of the risk now. How low are we going? Is the question here. APLD, dude. Oh my god, some shorts are getting murdered on this. Oh my god, absolutely brutal. Yeah, she's hardly had a pullback, heading up towards 1020. I mean, 1020 is a decent area, but I don't think. Again, I'm being patient on these. I'm being patient. Paper trading for practice, APLD, good. Practicing some patience. BMG all a little spready. If it pops up and gives an entry, like closer up to 850, that's not terrible. MG, I think it's got to be in a void. It's 36% short interest. It could squeeze for a bit. Man, that's got to be a rule on my account, really, moving forward. I gotta be able to know when not to trade something. APLD's got way too much short interest on it. I'm just taking a look at LVWR, seeing how far we can go. How far we can sell off. The 420 is such good resistance now. Did APLD finally have a little bit of a pullback down to 950? Didn't quite make it to 10. Yeah, yep, Kayvon. That's right. First actual decent dip here, and we could definitely see shorts covering up their positions. Honestly, dude, like taking the long on it, maybe not a bad idea. But as soon as I long these things, they just elevator down. All right, BMGL, that one, further pain, as Fades pointed out. Yep, I got the shorts here. It's a little spready. 850 is kind of the risk, though. You like it for a sleepy short LVWR? Yeah, that's my thoughts as well. I like it for that sleepy short. I really just hope she doesn't curl back around. It is looking like a nice play, but pops up 10 cents real quick like that. See what she does. Really need an elevator down move on it. APLD, interesting here on this first pull. We'll see what she does. The longs scare me. Oh man, BMGL in the 680s now. I just have not been able to pull the trigger. Especially with support. I don't know. Hate to say the word support on this thing. Probably got support like 550. But she could pull all the way under that even. Let's get a pop on her. I'll try to trend join it. RCAT's making highs. I'm just going to flip through a few that are popping up right now. RCAT is one of them. RCAT. Man, I should have taken the NVTS long. NVTS has been pretty good. Hitting a little resistance at 540. We'll see how she responds there. BMGL still just tanking. All right, BMGL. Let's see. What's you working this one, Fades? Don't do me like this, LVWR. APLD in the 920s. Wow, ended up working out for the shorts. That smacked it into oblivion. LVWR is up over 4 right now. I got a 417 stop on it. It would be painfully annoying if this thing did a red degree move. BMGL. The BMGLE. What a FAAS. Dang, dude. It's always the ones we don't take. It's just so stupid. It's always the ones we don't take. We were eyeballing that. Yeah, I had looked up the shorts on it. It's the ones we don't take. Dang it, dude. That would have been payday right there. Can we get an entry now, BMGL? There's plenty of room on it. Still meat on the bone. Just no pop yet. No pop to get involved. APLD, dude, I'm kind of interested in maybe scooping this thing up. I hope, I just don't want, it's 910 support on it. We got some support right here where it's pulling down to APLD. I'm going to jump in APLD with like a 980 or 880 risk. It might try to flush under 9. And then get the pop from there. Put an 880 risk on the long here. Doug, I'm trying to join the dark side here. APLD, I like the near 40% short interest. Let's not just completely sell off from the highs. That would not be very nice. It's already down nearly a point off the highs. Yeah, still panicking all the way down though. 880 is my stop. She's still pretty heavy. Yeah. Very heavy is the APLD still. Man, yeah, I'm out of it. The momentum swing was so... Doug, you went short. Yeah, good play on the short side. Takes me out, shoots right back up into the 90s. $850s, some good support there. Yeah, she got a really decent squeeze on her. All right, BMGL, she giving a pop for us? I really want to trend join BMGL. Kayvon removing all the P&Ls from the screen. It's probably a good idea. Dude, this thing is so heavy. Oh my god. Just shot into the 7s, back down to that 680s. APLD in the 860s now, man. Gave her a shot. BMGL. Where's she gonna find her feet? Problem is the risk here. It seems like, I mean, with how wild it's trading, you gotta apply a little bit more risk here. Give me an entry. The 5-minute chart BMGL, there's one green candle she put in. Then she's down into the 60s and 70s. See, this is my problem, man. Like, I don't like chasing, and then by the time I get my entry, it's either like the move's potentially over. Like this APLD, there's no way for me longing something. It's just maybe you just need to jump into it, right? Because APLD just goes straight up. There's no pullback. I mean, look at this. Look at this chart here. APLD, just no pullback, just straight up, and then by the time it has a pullback, the move's over. I do think my LVWR, if that one works out, can be a pretty decent payday. That could pull back pretty good. 5-minute chart here, it's looking heavy. Here's the 5-minute chart, LVWR. It's probably one I should size in rather than trade something else. 401 VWAP holding up really strong on it. 420 being heavy. 15-second. Yeah, Doug, I can see that. I can see that. Probably biased, Kayvon. I felt like shorts were underwater on it and thought we would get them at least profit taken or minimizing their losses on a pullback. I do that sometimes when I see something's heavily shorted, like 40%, and it gets a squeeze. When it pulls back, that heavy short interest does cause me some, like a bias on a long. All right, LVWR. I'm thinking about hitting this some more, guys. It's the one I like right now. It's a very slow play. It's kind of pricey locating though, man. We're going to have a green day today. I'm feeling it. We're going to have a green day. BMGL, still looking for a potential entry there. LVWR, I'm short. Thinking about sizing into it. I do like it. It does look like it's working out. It's heavy against VWAP. It's slow. 420 is good resistance. I could see this profit taken into the 350s and lower. It's got a decent spread on it, though. That's not entirely fun. BMGL. BMGL, like a pop towards 720 to 30, I wouldn't mind hitting. On a short. Yeah, now that it's kind of the 850s holding up a little bit, APLD could be a decent buy for that to curl back around to like 920 or higher. Yeah, I can see that. I'm starting to get to the point where I'll take 1L. Oh, this is what I've been looking for today. The backside sloppy second short. So TEM spikes up to 60, pulls back, pops up, and you get the short on like a sloppy seconds up near the high. That's kind of what I've been focused on over the weekend. That kind of a trade. BMGL curling up. So up here towards like, I don't know. You look at a few different time frames. I really like the 850 risk, but that's putting too much on it unless I size really small. BMGL, I'll get involved. And size and small because I got to give it about a point. All right, there we go. BMGL. Just kicking back now with two shorts. Yeah, Kayvon, my tendency is like eat and on the long side, you know, short side or on the long side. Like I'll get in before pretty much confirmation is set. So it's a mistake on the long side too. Just the same as waiting on the short side for the Euphoria to just go ahead and cycle through. Same thing I need to do on the long side. Yeah, BMGL, I don't really want it back up to 850. That's pretty much my risk there. Giving that one a little bit of wiggle room. She could certainly buy up and curl back around up there, but I'm going to give her a little bit of space. Yeah, that's the FAAS is so aggravating. Fate. We were on top of that. We were so on top of that. Dang, our cat, after it made its high, has been pulling back. BMGL attempting the curl here. I think so, Fades LVWR. I'm in it for like a big picture kind of short. Big picture short. So I'm not taking profits early there. I think we could profit take down to 3. BMGL feels a little, riskier to me because there's a lot of tons of players on this. Not as quiet. But we'll see how she does on that pop. All right, let's flip around a little bit, see if there's anything we're missing. The LYRA phase 3 trials, that one spiked up to pre-market highs and pulled back off of that. Not surprising, the profit taking there. INM, wow, that one's popping up right back up to some pre-market highs too. No inventory on the short side there. INM. Not a bad play, though. Risking some of those pre-market highs. LVWR up to 410 now. This is not going well. And BMGL looking kind of steadily climbing right here. That would be a fairly massive red to green move on BMGL if we got it. But she's slowly climbing up there, guys. Man, so much resistance overhead. She's attempting the massive red to green move. Massive red to green move she's attempting. And she's almost done it. Wow. She has almost done it. At this point, she's probably just going to do it, huh? This is the entry you would want. Doug called the APLD. Yeah, need to start. So a good rule of thumb is to put your orders in at where your stop is going to be. And usually they'll hit because that's where the liquidity is for the big players. Usually those areas will hit. Man, this is an area, like for instance on BMGL where my stop is, this is probably the area to be hitting it as well. So here we go with that again. Need to write that down, Doug. I need to get in at my exit. I have a tendency to want to get in early. FOMOing into the plays. Because I think my stop here, BMGL is about right, but the entry should have been a lot closer to it. It's really not a bad area for you guys if you hadn't taken the short yet. See what it does here. I mean, this thing can easily profit take elevator down from here. Something about like that needs to happen though on it. I would have loved to have hit it again up here, but I've created a rule to not do that, even if it would make money right here. I've just created a rule against it because that hurts me more times than not. Bob, good morning. You'll be back Wednesday live trading. Very cool. Looking forward to having you back in here, and we know what to work on this time around. You're very introspective and learn from the lessons. So I believe in you, Bob. Bob, I need you to call your market maker friends and send BMGL back down to like $5 today. I'm calling them now. Appreciate the best wishes. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. LVWRs, still, I like it. It's looking pretty good, but she's going sideways up here, and I don't like that. I don't like the sideways action. And then, of course, BMGL, you know. If BMGL gets back up to 850, I'm going to stop out of that one. But I got the stop set, so we're good there. LYRA profit taking even after that phase 3 trials. INM, yeah, I didn't have inventory, but back up there towards 8. That was the idea there. NIVF, MG brought that one up. Will be a good place to short up in the 420s. Hadn't quite gotten there yet, but does look like a decent short right here. Yeah, the $380s are holding up really well on it, NIVF. Strategic investment into Solana digital asset staking. Okay. Well, there it goes, MG. NIVF. I like the 420 area too, MG. Monitoring that. Yeah, she's getting frisky right here. Got the finger on the trigger here. If she starts elevating down up here, I'll jump into it. All right, jumping in. Risk is up, back up towards like 430. NIVF after that big pullback there. Risk is up towards 430. Yeah, I need to set the stop here, but I haven't been able to. right, 430 going out. $430 going out. $370s. This previous breakout area is trying to hold up right now. Yeah, 375. $375 trying to hold up right now. We'll see if it does. I'm going to take half off 357. Setting the adjusted stop NIVF to my average price, $395. We might see this previous resistance that may turn back into resistance. This 375 area may turn back into resistance there. BMGL is just, oh my god, it's just turn into a cup and handle, dude. I'm gonna get effed on that. Yep, BMGL, kind of cup and handle-ish. Not looking great. NIVF, I'm thinking about hitting it again on a pop. Yeah, I'm going to reach out to them, Bob, and see what they can do about that. We're in the 340s NIVF. Haven't gotten a pop on it to hit it again. Down into the 30s now. Good God. Okay, I could hit it 370. I have to have an adjusted risk on it. MG, I owe you some money, dude. Which ticker, Kayvon? Which ticker? I was thinking that on APLD. NIVF. Let me hit this again. Risk in. Kayvon, how are you in so many damn streams? Crack me up, dude. 380 now. Guys, this might be smart, might be dumb. I'm hitting it again. $380's the adjusted risk on it. I'm trying to make some money. RVXL. NIVF, I took some profits off. It got a little pop off of 330s. I'm trying to look these upper shadows here, the 375s. That's what I'm trying to trade against now. Shorting this, shorting a winner, trying to make some money on a winner. That's what I'm trying to do. Milking a winner. Yeah, MG, go for it. Well, let's see how it continues to turn out first. NIVF 380s would be not great. Wow. LVWR, what the LVWR, dude. BMGL, are we green on that? I just got green on something. And then NIVF, I really need you to come back on down, dude. I think I have a 372 average now on these shares. Am I getting greedy here? NIVF, trying to milk her instead of taking it all. Wasn't hardly down at all. May have been getting a little greedy. Damn, dude, come on. This is a perfect risk area up here, 380s. Need it to work out. There we go. 350s, 340s. Do not buy up here, dude. We just had a death candle. Don't buy up here. What is BMGL doing, dude? Had a seriously good death candle into the 720s and bounced back up. I'm really trying to have patience. Really trying to have patience, guys. Clearly, it's a struggle of mine. This thing, because NIVF looks dead. I mean, this thing looks dead at this point. Come on, panic down further into like the 20s. All right, half off 320 NIVF, half off 320. How the hell am I about to be green on the day? Okay, adjusted stop now. My average is 350. not the best. Average. I'll give it to 360. See if we can keep dropping. I'll give it to 360. 280 profit on the rest. And then BMGL. What are we doing over here? Good morning, Jerry. How are you? NIVF, MG. Thank you. Wow. Thank you, MG. MG's got the hot alerts. How can I sign up to your like alert service? Okay, BMGL, I'm gonna adjust the risk from 850, I think, down towards like 8. After it sold off from 8 to 720, I don't want it curling back up and over $8 again. That would just be too much. Yeah, I'll give it to like 805 now. I'm not giving it much, dude. BMGL is so annoying. I don't like this ticker. Let me say that one more time. I don't like this ticker. It is so aggravating. She snaps, she pops up, she snaps. There's nothing. There's no predictability here. Just all right, that's the stop on it. I'm going to focus elsewhere because it's just going to raise my blood pressure. APLD. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's exactly what I was looking for earlier with my long. Dude, LVWR, here's an example of one ticker. So it's right at 420, guys. Oh, man, that's perfect resistance. An example of a ticker. Oh, NIVF. NIVF just dumped to $3, guys. BMGL I got liquidated on. And then I just took all of NIVF down here at 3. So still a little red on the day. BMGL I gave a little too much room on. My only green trade today. All right, is that better? Is that better at least? I mean, the camera's not on, but I'm going to focus on some trades right now. I'll review that in a little bit. All right. So, yeah, I need to listen to myself with that, MG. I'm the one who needs to thank you for teaching me the rules. Wait for it till it comes to you. This is why I've been waiting till it reaches 420. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. So, BMGL test and some resistance 850. I'm going to not marry any of these. NIVF, the fake out breakout. God, that was just absolutely gorgeous. Good job there, MG. Yeah, here's the trade so far. So, I haven't married anything. I'm happy about that. A little bit larger loss on BMGL. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I haven't married one ticker. I'm happy about that. Just a little annoyed that more of these haven't worked out so far. Let's keep going, though. We got some trades in us. APLD would have been one I nearly could have married, though. I did like that one a lot, but glad I didn't. BMGL's just, it's curling around. It's curling all the way back around, dude. Thought she was done. Yeah, fades when you pointed out like that 720 pull down there. It looked good. It looked good. And then all the way back up. APLD near $10. RVYL. Hey, MG. MG, you probably wish you were not on vacation right now, don't you? There's a lot of action today. RVYL's right up to the 200-day right now. God, everything is so expensive for locates these days. 140. Tough resistance on the chart. It's the 200-day is right at 121. RVYL. There's a pretty big, significant drop right there. It's one I'm going to monitor right now. RVYL, one I'm monitoring. NIVF in the 270s, dude. Let's freaking go. All right, we're going to find something else. BMGL, I'm not going to marry, but this is a tough area for it. God, this is exactly where I want it to. But I just, the manipulation on it, guys, I can't trade it. It's too much manipulation. I'm feeling good, though. I think we're going to catch something. Feeling good. MG, what's your next alert? I'm going to flip through a few tickers. I know, dude. I could tell you were, dude, you're feeling it, too. I could tell you were, you're feeling it. You're seeing things real well, too. NIVF, I am very happy that I did step in and hit that again. Took profit, stepped in, hit it again. I'm very satisfied with that. When it doesn't work, it's really annoying. But when it does, I mean, how much did I make just on that ticker doing that? Yeah, like $75 on that ticker. Milking a green trade. INM, good job, Jerry. Yeah, we were looking at this pop up into $8. Yeah, that was really good. They had no inventory. It's rare that they have no inventory, but good. You took the short on that or longed it up. Both sides of it are great. Good job on that. That would have been a good one on that short there. All right, guys, I'm trying to find something. I'm itching. I'm feeling good, like I should. think there's some plays out here. We're going to stalk them. We don't know the distribution of green trades versus red trades. Cue the music. But we do know what we're going to do in the face of adversity. Long. Yeah. Gotcha, Jerry. Yep, good money to be made on both sides of it, man. That's the beauty of it. So this RVYL is getting continuation higher. The 140s are pretty tough here. Bob, you quit smoking the MMJ to become a successful trader? Yeah. Yep. What about getting stoned and being rich? Is that an option? Yeah, I'm focused on money right now. I'm focused on, I want to have a withdrawal from, not from smoking. I want to have a withdrawal from my trading account. I want to have a very successful run of this. Okay, RVYL, MG, rub your crystal ball. Let me know what you think. RVYL, we got a lot of 140-ish resistance. 120 was resistance. It could form an upper shadow against that. That's also the 200-day moving average I have. Right now it's kind of chopping around a little bit. I am interested in it. Yeah. All right, Baron. The mirror is in here. What's going on, Baron? Roller coaster this morning. Took a shower and had a strong green short on INM. Oh, you took the short and then stepped away in pre-market? Strong green short. Pop from 4 to 9. Oh, shoot. So you caught this short up here to like in the 550s. It pulled back. You're still showering. Man. Then come about 7:30, she squeezed out. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's man, that's aggravating. It seems like these pre-market trades, Baron, you got to kind of like babysit a little bit. All right, there's RVYL, the pullback. There's the pullback there. So now what do we do as the backside boys? We look for probably a short now. Huh. Dude, I'm spending a whole day of profit just in locates. I don't know if I want to do this. I really do like it now against the highs. I'm not sure if she's going to give us a pop-up towards it. It's $2 per 100 shares to short, dude. And while I think it definitely can be very profitable on that, it's up 70 cents. It's up 45 cents. I don't know. It is one I'm monitoring. BMGL even higher. Dude, should I have just reversed long this? BMGL, ridiculous. RCAT, everything back. Dude, these fake out breakouts, I love to trade. MG's waiting for the bigger picture, which means sometimes you're going to miss out on them, but you got to be okay with that. I think that's what I've been struggling with, MG, is get involved too early in some of these names. Kayvon's stepping away. All right. We'll see you back in a few minutes. Baron, I'm about to sign up for this guy's newsletter. He designs pre-market stop losses that I desperately need. Why don't you just I mean, you put the stop on it, right? But it was just you widened out that stop quite a bit. That's what it sounds like. BMGL. All right. What are we going to do here? 850 was kind of a resistance area. It broke out above. It could be a fake out breakout. You're a little bit strict with it. I'm usually taking only one trade per day. Dude, that one trade's money, though. And look at RVYL. Getting continuation on up. You'd wait for the 180. Look at the 180s, yeah. You'd wait for the 180s. Or 220. Dude, look at that spot on MG. 180 to 220. I'm almost certain I can put a stop. I don't know. Maybe I can't. I don't know. Maybe you can't do that. Yeah. Because with the OCO orders, I can put day plus for extended hours on it. RVYL just halted up. Gotcha. No OCO was nothing pre-market. Ah, man. I mean, it seemed like a fine trade. You probably shouldn't have stepped away, right? If you can't have a stop on it, yeah, that's scary. Step away from it. HYPR, a little penny play, touching the 200-day moving average. So MG, I just went over that on Friday too. I don't know if you're... Yeah, Barron does do that. He sizes into the plays. I'm trying to not size in. Okay, HYPR. This thing might be heading for a buck. What you thinking, MG, on HYPR? Where are we going? HYPR announces FDA clearance of new next-generation swoop system powered by Optiv AI software. Yeah, that's a... Should have taken profit, stepped away, and then came back and revisited. I mean, there's not too much really to... This is tapping the 200, guys. Look at this. HYPR perfectly tapping that 200, but it's so close to a buck, it almost feels like it's going up and over $1 first. A lot of resistance up and over $1. HYPR. Yeah, Baron, it almost seems like, I mean, there's not... I mean, you had the right idea. It's not much to, like, go over other than you just... I guess in pre-market, you can't step away, it's unfortunately. So... I guess that's a good and bad thing. Not much to learn from it. HYPR. It's got a little decent spread on it for what it is. RVYL in a halt up. Flip through a few tickers. BMGL, maybe this is when it starts coming back down. BMGL, Fades, you still in here with this thing? You need coffee, recouping. Okay, good. Good. BMGL looks heavy now. As soon as it looks heavy, it's going to pop right back up. Oh, BMGL. SOB. I think I'm just going to hit this thing small, guys. Really small. Like, tiny. 25 shares against the highs. Because I see this thing like fading. If that's the top it put in and it's going back red on the day, I see this thing just pulling down to the lows and going lower. And then, you know, you can make a little bit of money on it at least with little risk. That's what I'm doing here, and that's going to be the last trade on it for me today, for sure. I'm going to put a 925 risk on it. Once these things start slowing down, if they do, you know, especially the fact that she's back red on the day right now, or testing the redness on the day, that's the idea here. That is the idea. Now, there is a trend line to be wary of here, BMGL, and the time I go like tiny size on it will probably be when she works. Here's the trend line. It's coming down to $8. Man, she's pulling back right after I got into it, too. I mean, I guess I want it to work. When I go small share size, though, it's a little annoying. I could size into it here. It looks really good for this. It's on the bottom trend line right now, BMGL. Now it should be heavy against 825. Here's 825. Yeah, I still like it. She's just a manipulated play that makes life a little difficult, but all right, we'll roll with her. See if we can get green on the day. HYPR still interested in it. RVYL just opened up. RVYL just opened up. Yeah, when I go tiny on something, it's so much easier just to not even hardly pay attention on it. This thing could fade down to $5, you know, and you make nearly $100 on little share size. And you're just kicking back with it, really. Here's the 5-minute timeline. It's trying to hold up this bottom trend. We'll see if she finds success in that. Appearing a little heavy at the moment there, though. RVYL up at a few different resistance areas. MG, you still monitoring that for 180? You need your travel station, MG. That's what you need so you can trade these things. It's HYPR is looking heavy against 95 cents. God, part of me really wants to size into the BMGL. I just don't think I can with this name. She's a little too tricky. She's a little too tricky. Okay, HYPR. Heavy against a 200-day right now. RVYL. MG, you think BMGL will go back to 450, if not today, tomorrow? Yeah, I know. I'd really like it for that, too. I'm trying so hard not to, like, marry them like that. I do tend to agree with you, though. RVYL is the top set here. I'm not so confident in that. 120 may hold up as support. I like how heavy this BMGL is right now. And it almost feels like what it did was it just accumulated more longs. Like, yeah, it put in a lot of the trappy, annoying action. But it feels like it curled up, had a fake out, breakout up into, like, these are the trades I love, MG. The ones where you're, like, look, I have no share size here. No share size here. And, you know, still pulling in a point. Thinking about what to do here, BMGL. I mean, I still like it. I don't want to, like, I don't want to cut myself early on it. HYPR is looking real heavy against $1. Just having trouble up here. RVYL's having some trouble too. All right, BMGL. Yeah, I did take a short in the safe zone with small size, so I mean, I need to just let her work. What's my average here? 839 is my average. 925 risk. I see it being very challenging to get back up there, but if any ticker can do it, this is probably the ticker that can do it. But I do see it being real challenging for this one to do that. I'm trying to trade the big picture, you know. Because I agree with you. I see it going down. It's just how much chop are we going to endure on the way down like that? All right, let's flip through some tickers, see what else we can find. APLD still in play. APLD still hovering up and around $10. I tried the long there, got stopped out. Man, that long would have been pretty good, dude. Yeah, as they slow down, you probably tend to see a little bit more profit taken on them. $750's trying to hold right now, BMGL. We'll see. There's a lot of times, MG, where I take the I do take the short and I hold it for the big picture, you know, and I never lock in profit. So I guess what I contemplate is, you know, do I take at least most of it off, you know? I don't know. To get green or break even on the day. Or if I try not to trade the P&L and just focus the big picture chart. All right, HYPR up and over $1. MG, what are we thinking? What are we thinking, HYPR? Man, it's in that zone, dude. This thing's up in that zone. Yeah, it's a tough one, MG. HYPR, I like this one. I like her. I do like her. 120 would be a miracle. I don't know if I see it happening, but I know. I think I'm going to have to take it, dude. I've been trying to wait for tops to kind of set in, and I don't know if, dollar 102 could be the top. I don't know if that's the top or not, but up and over $1 could be, if it does a fake out breakout, could be the top on it. We'll see. BMGL in the 730s now. So BMGL ended up being a tricky one, but so far working out. Hyper, I'm really interested in Hyper. I just don't want to get in a little too early. I'll take it all 693 BMGL. We just snapped under 7. Maybe I should have taken half off, probably. But I'll be okay with that. 693. Man, the time I did not size into it, dude. How much did I make on 25 shares? $36 on 25 shares? That's crazy. All right, BMGL, good. Good. 670s now, dude. 660. Wow. Kayvon, am I messing up taking all that? I just don't know. Could have taken half off. It just halted down. I just didn't think. If I had like 50 to 100 shares, I think half off would have made sense. But 25, I'm not sure. I think probably taking it all off makes sense. Those are the easier setups, man. When you spot the fake out breakout, then it starts looking heavy. The tape is slowing down. I know I don't have the tape, but I can tell based on the chart. Slowing down. Hitting resistance in pre-market. Those are the easier ones. HYPR, still interested here. Can you believe it? Kayvon climbed out of the depths of hell. Look at RVYL. RVYL may have halted down. That's what's tough with these penny plays. I'm waiting for confirmation, but the confirmation is really heavy confirmation, you know? HYPR is hitting such good resistance. I think I'm going to have to take this one. Yes, it's like sitting right up at a really good resistance, HYPR. With a high, it's going to be a tight stop. It's going to be a really tight stop. Probably just going to be probably going to be like 105. All right, I'll hit it. 105 is going to be the stop on it. 105. I think it's a decently good place when you're at a point when you actually don't even want to trade, but the setups come your way. Kind of what we were talking about, MG, like letting them come to you, but you're at a point where it's like, I don't really even want to trade this, but it's a really good setup. It's got really good risk. It's going sideways right now, and it's popping up here, 102 on the ask. I'm curious as to if she's going to get continuation on her or not. Yeah, 103. Man, that's annoying if she continues higher, but here she goes. Yep, already filled. God dang it. Yeah, let's not give it all back, though, Kayvon. Probably barely green after commissions. Yeah, there goes HYPR higher. All right, we'll wait. I got the shares located. We'll wait on her. She may set up again. BMGL still halted down. And then RVYL, yeah. See, that's when it's done. Elevator's down, get a little pop, 120s. And look at her, all the way down to 108. All the way, look at this, Kayvon. This is you're not making points on this, but look, when they're done, dude, there's so much money to make. 145 to 107, and quick, too. Yeah, HYPR is a really good setup, but she's continuing higher. 120, I like. I did not think she was going to get to 120, but here she is. All right, I got to get ready on another short here. I don't want to be front side, but I'm going to monitor it really carefully here, see what she does. 120 is a miracle here. Okay, there's a decent snap. Oh, shit. Don't do it yet. I'll jump into it. HYPR, I'll jump into it. 120 is the risk now. $120 is the risk. Otherwise, I'm going to see if she can start coming back down. Yeah, the 120. MG per is like, I'm sure MG, that's what you were looking for. MG, you would be killing it today. Are you experiencing any fear missing out on today? You would be absolutely destroying this. Let's get this thing back under $1. Back under $1. Come on, HYPR. Come on, back under $1. Be a good little creepy crawler. You definitely are losing money going on holiday, but you being on holiday and watching this is not helping. I mean, but consider it like any job. Any job, if somebody goes on a vacation, you know, I'll get out half here, HYPR. Kayvon, I hope you hit this thing, dude. God, this is a beast. This was excellent. Waiting for backside too. I mean, the 120, dude, I knew that was... I could have had a better average, but I didn't want to short into the pop in case she went up to like 130 or 40. It is what it is. I can hit it on this pop right here. If it gets back up to like my average, I don't mind smacking it again. If it pops up back up towards like 110, 15, I don't mind smacking it again. Fades, I was wondering where you were. Are you doing pretty good on BMGL? All right, one is trying to hold at the moment. HYPR 120 is going to be tough to get back to. If I hit this again on a pop and this thing falls down into like towards 90 cents, dude, it's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great day. Yeah, MG, you just got to try to enjoy your trip. Yeah, you'd be killing it today, but everybody that goes on a trip's, you know, missing out on their making money, whatever job they have. All right, I'm smacking this again, HYPR, on this pop. I'm going to give it to like 115. I'm going to set the stop now. If it starts climbing back up towards like the highs, I'm not too happy about that. I'll give it to 116. Let's be heavy on this pullback, though. Let's be heavy on the sloppy seconds here. Let's be heavy on that sloppy seconds pop. Come on. This is the sloppy seconds I like to trade. I was envisioning this all weekend, hitting sloppy seconds. If this works out towards like 95 cents, this is going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Climbing from the pit of despair. All right, I'm taking half off at $1. I still have half left on the other shares I hit. At 107 is the average. Here's what I'm going to do. 107 is the average with these. I'm going to set like a 112. I'll give it a little bit of room. 112 risk, otherwise like 90 cents I'll take all. I mean, it could probably go lower than 90 cents. Kayvon, you hit this? And let your winners ride, Kevin. Let them ride. All right. Dude, BMGL in the 560s. Oh, my gosh. Sorry for screaming. BMGL. Dude, I took all of this off at 680, and it's dropped. Well, hang on. Let me look. 560 she's at right now. MG, you are missing a ton of money today. I'm sorry. I'm messing with you. Dude, I took it at 693. And this thing is at... Oh my god. A whole nother like 1.5. Unreal. God, it's so much money to make when you're on the right side of those things. $9 to $5.50. Unreal. It's too good, man. It's too good. All right, Hyper. What are we doing? 520 now. 507. 503. BMGL. In the fours. Into the fours. Wish you guys could see my face right now. Y'all are like, nah, we don't want to see that. Oh my God. People buying this red to green move. People buying up this. That's when I felt. Okay, let me get back to my trade on Hyper real quick because she's popping up. I could hit her one more time or just be done with it. What's 112's my adjusted stop on it? I just got filled 112. Son of a bitch. HYPR. I still really like this thing. I can't believe I just got probably liquidated right there. $112. They saw my order. So stupid. Getting stopped out like that. I don't want to be over trading right now. I still really like the 119. I think that's the high, dude. Oh, I cannot believe it just took me out on that upper shadow. I'm trying not to tilt out right now. I don't know, MG. I don't know. Not well done on, BMGL. I obviously should have taken half off, even with the little share size. Thing was money. Dude, Hyper. Oh, that's going to piss me off so much. It's going to piss me off so much. Should have smacked it again up there. RVYL needs to roll over. Yeah, 120 sloppy seconds. Good call there. I don't think I have the shorts on RVYL. I didn't locate them. Yeah, I didn't locate these. 120. Yeah, she looks good. RVYL. Right now is when these more predictable setups feel like they're in play. Like RVYL looks pretty good on the sloppy seconds 120s. LVWR, I may hit this one again for a longer day fade. Because 420, look at this 420, it's holding up real well still. It tapped it, and it's holding up real well still. I actually may do that. Going to be a little smaller size because this one flops around a little bit. I'll give it to 430, and otherwise just going to kick back with it. 430, like $3 on the reward side. And I'm going to kick back with this one, LVWR. Okay. Man, today has been all over the damn place for me. Started red, worked the way back green. HYPR, I'm so annoyed with that 112 exit right there. Alright, we haven't tilted though, and we haven't married any tickers, so that's been good. Alright, LVWR in a smaller position for more of a fade. 420's holding up as resistance. Well, down towards like 350 would be amazing on it. Hyper, oh god, dude. Oh my god. Man. Today was looking to be about 50 plus if that probably wouldn't have happened, or if I would have smacked it again on a pop there. That's exactly what I've been envisioning the whole weekend. That's partly why I'm so annoyed with it. That sloppy seconds pop, knowing you get liquidated. And why did I have my stop there? I don't know. Because you get liquidated pretty much knowing that's a sloppy seconds pop. RVYL's not bad, like Fades is saying. And BMGL, is it opened up yet? 490s? Dude, BMGL, just a profit party for the shorts. This is why you don't hold and hope on the long side, guys. Can't do it. Cannot do it. RVYL trying to climb back up right now to the highs. HYPR, 89 cents. That top tick right there is going to irritate me all day. 12, 20, it's up 30. That's $20 more right there. Yeah, she's real heavy. Now $1 might hold up as resistance on it. RVYL curling back around. This could be the sloppy seconds play too. I might do it, dude. I might do this. I'm going to accept RVYL's invitation. I'll get involved, RVYL. 129 against the highs. 129 against the highs. Pretty much 145. All right, working a couple. We've been trading today, boys. The weekend does it to you. The weekend does it to you. I just need to get the profit train going. That's what I need to get. Sloppy seconds RVYL is what it appears to be. We'll see. Yeah, she was calling my name. She was calling my name up here. Midday like this, it's not a bad idea to be, to be sniping these out. But I'm giving back profits doing this. I mean, you gotta take the setups, though. But BMGL, dude, it's breaking my heart. Oh, this day is breaking my heart right now, apparently. Especially locating everything. I've located so much today. Well, it's about to come up to my stop right now, RVYL 145. Sucks. Sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Locating this thing and then this happening. God dang it. Yeah, she looks like she's going to squeeze up and out to new highs is what it looks like. A lot of the long volume coming into this play from I don't think much else is going on. So a lot of the long momentum coming into this play. Again, probably the entry should be the stop, you know. She's holding up here pretty well. I feel like I'm definitely going to get stopped out of it. We'll see. I'm just glad I haven't married anything today. That is what I'm very pleased with. It's been pretty, you know, if I take an L on a ticker, I just move on to the next one. I'm happy about that. RVYL, dude. She feels like she's in squeeze mode. Annoyingly. Yeah, it feels like she's gonna keep going on up. Jay, what's going on, man? How's your trading day going? Yeah, I just got taken out. RVYL 145. Squeezing higher. It really felt like that. Sometimes you can just feel it. They just are getting balled up, creepily crawling on up. All right. Trying to make it work today, and so far not so much. The good news is I have so many locates across the board on like everything. Shifting focused HYPR. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. If it stays heavy under $1. Yeah, I need to keep that in mind too. You know, still meat on the bone here. Definitely still meat on the bone. I know, Mary, that. I like this too, HYPR. I do like this. I'm thinking about it as well for the risk of $1. All right, I'll take it at 99 cents, HYPR on this pop. It's a really tight risk. That's why I like it. I'll give it to like 105, 106. God, I do not want to be top taking this. The penny plays might be where is that today though? On the long side, we'll see. Give it to 10. 16. I'll give it to 108. 108. This is so stupid, dude. Why are these plays recovering and reclaiming these moves like this? Sorry, Jay, I'm getting to you. Just trying to make some moolah here today. Started in the red, worked my way to some decent green, and then been fighting since then. Have you heard of Ocean One? Yeah, I've heard of them. They say they have a flat rate of... Yeah, that's real cheap. 5-cent minimum. That's real cheap. Yeah, let me know what you think about them. Good eye here, though, Fades. This is a good setup. It's just sometimes even the good setups don't work, so we'll see. This is a solid setup, though. Yeah, you can just keep going back and hitting the ones that you're making money on, you know. Take profits and then go back and hit them. I do like this setup. Reshift and focus elsewhere. It's a good idea. It's a really good idea. Really, because here's what I see, Fades, on HYPR. Here's the 200-day. It's at like 93 cents. A high majority of the time, they close under that by end of day at least. The 93 cents. We'll see if this one wants to do it. Is RVYL halted up? I think it's halted up. Yeah. Oh my god, BMGL. Oh, I want to cry. I want to cry with you, MG. Man, if I'd gone heavy, if I had done this, if I'd done... Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Non-stop shoulda, woulda, coulda. But if you were to look at where you get in and get out at, like 850 down to 680... Or no, I took the short. I don't remember. I took it all like 680 though. She's at 390. 3 more points. Dude, what a winner on that. BMGL. Good God. Some longs guys are getting absolutely killed. Dreams crushed. Dreams crushed. That's why I like shorting, because not to crush dreams, but when they work and they work like that, dude, and the elevator down, God, it's just so much. It's money on the way. Hopefully that scares some longs from jumping into some of these names. At least that we're involved with. I still got the short on this LVWR, just smaller here, but 420's been holding up real well. She's going sideways, though. That's the problem. RVYL just opened up into the 160s. RVYL 160s. I still have some shares I can short here. And 180s maybe calling my name. Dude, MG, you called the 180s, didn't you? MG's been calling everything. MG, where do you get this crystal ball from? I want to order one. Is it on Amazon? I'm seeing what she does here, and then I'm going to risk high a day whenever it looks like she's setting a high a day in. I like the 180s risk, though. I got the finger on the trigger, RVYL. She's making a new high, it looks like. Yeah, there's a new high. I'm making money on something. Is it HYPR? Yeah, HYPR. Alright, 180s is a key level RVYL monitoring. Avoiding the front side, trying to. Let me see when she starts really showing signs of some good selling pressure. RVYL, then I'll take the short. 180 up to 220 is a good range for a short, though. We may have just halted up again, RVYL. All right, HYPR, I am seeing some money there. Let me think about it. I have the bigger picture in mind here. I need to hold some of these longer. Obviously, thinking about BMGL. Dude, BMGL, I can't, dude. There's horror stories on that, guys. BMGL. Got to be careful on some of these guys. 350s, BMGL. 349. 338. I mean, she's just... We're going to zero on it, guys. 336. Probably halted down again. Unbelievable. Nightmare for longs. Yeah, those that are holding and hoping on it. Just unreal. Very sad story there for those guys. $0.90 held up on HYPR. I'm looking for a little bigger picture here on it. And then RVYL, I'm curious where we're going to open up. MG calling for the 220 perfect zone to short. I like that as well. I'm looking at it closely for a short. Finger on the trigger, that close. HYPR heading back towards $1. It's just so dumb. Is this the action we're dealing with today? I have a 108 stop on it if she really starts wanting to curl back around. And Yeah, it's amazing. Just amazing. Now she's starting to buy up. It looks like RVYL was. We really wanted it to be heavy against a dollar. Getting back above it's not great. All right, RVYL's open back up. Finger's going to be on the trigger there. Did it just halt down? I think we just halted down on RVYL. And they use DOS, Jay? Nice. Yeah, DOS is great. Yeah, and sounds very cheap. I'd be interested in like the locates, if they have a huge short list, and how much the locates are on some of these plays, because, mainly at least I like to short a lot. Be interested in the short locates. Yeah, I'm not loving what I'm seeing HYPR. Not really loving it. Oh, there's Baron. Yeah, Baron, I forgot you were with Ocean. Can you believe this fades? This thing grinding back up. Me probably being greedy, trying to work the winners, and they grind back up. Need this thing to just get slapped. Somebody slap that ass down. RVYL halted down. I was getting close to smacking that one. That one's coming up to some major resistance areas. Come on, HYPR. Let's go down, dude. Dude, it just went right back under a dollar, bought right back up. This is reminding me, this price action, of RVYL. Maybe it's trying to mimic it. All right, finger's going to be on the trigger, RVYL. 180 was a tough resistance area. If we're going to open up and profit take, I'm probably going to join the shorts. This has been like a grindy day, guys. Jeez. Went down like 40 or 50 to up nearly 40 to dealing with a lot of this penny chop. BMGL, obviously that in the 330s would have been some money. 336 I'm seeing BMGL at right now. And I had like an $8 short on it. Should have taken half off, clearly. All right, let's see where we're going to open up RVYL. These three locate providers. Yeah, Barron's over there. Locates are expensive. Like, he tried to locate, I think, BMGL today. Did you say? Or somebody else did. What were like the They're probably very expensive right now, but what's an example of if you look up one of these tickers we're trading right now, like RVYL, what's the cost over there, Barron at Ocean? All right, we halted at 1140. If it's a 5-minute volatility halt, we're about to open up. Yeah, we're opening up. Fingers on the trigger. See what she does. It's looking kind of heavy against 180. Let me think about it. Back up to the highs. New highs. And halt it again. Oh, nope. Fake halt. Fake halt. That's important. It might actually be a little heavy. See some profit taken after a fake halt like that. Let me monitor it. 220 is really good. MG brought that up. All right, I'm going to get involved. Just tight, 195. I don't want the flush up and over $2. I'll just keep it tight, 195. RVYL's looking really funky. It's looking really funky right here. Yeah, I'm going to get stopped out of this. It's not selling off like at all. The bids just slowly are stair-stepping. It must have a ton of shorts caught up in this thing. Yeah, I'm about to be out of it. It was sitting right there. This is weird, guys. it looked like it halted. There's my fill out of it. I'm going to try it one more time against 220. But the price action's really funky on this. I'm not liking it. I do not like whatever price action this is. Yeah, it's tempting. I'm not going to fight it. Bulls can have their fun, I reckon. Okay, guys. I've been trading a lot. Man. Oh, RVYL, yeah, I tried it earlier too, so I gotta blacklist it now. I think I'm done for the day. I'm feeling that way too. This is really odd price action here, RVYL. I mean, it looks like it's halting, and then it doesn't, and the bids just keep slowly popping up. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much about to be done too. I've been trading a lot. It's been going good, then not good. I don't want to start over trading here, like I probably have been. HYPR. We need it to stay heavy under $1. Really need it to make up its mind what she wants to do. It's trying so hard to hold like 98 cents, right under $1. It's trying so hard to hold right under $1. Ooh, 93 cents. Just had a crack. 94.56. Don't pop back up. Don't pop back up. That's not going to be a good sign if she pop. What was that? I don't know if that's a great sign for us. Probably not. The snap down to 93 and then just shot right back up over $1. So dumb. Oh, that's infuriating. I thought we were about to get the elevator down on at 93, then stay heavy. Panic sellers coming in down into the 80s. That's what it looked like was about to happen on it. All right, RVYL, what are we doing? 197 and pulling back off of that. Just halted down again. This is too much. Too much of a halt fest over there, dude. I just can't. All right, guys. I think... Let me look. I like the HYPR, but it's sketching me out a little bit. It's in a bear flag. 105's tough. Bear, and I do like RVYL too, but the fact that it's closed like in a penny stock yesterday, it makes it so where it halts on like, I don't know, 5% volatility. Like pretty much every candlestick is turning into a halt, so it's just getting really aggravating. And HYPR, I'm unsure what's going to happen there. So it looks decent, but clearly there's something going on. Look at all those buyers down at 93 cents. It dropped down and just shot straight back up. So not giving me a ton of optimism there. But I do like the chart. We'll see. I think what I'm going to do is keep the stop set and let these things play around. Probably just head out of here. Man, it was like the only thing I'm aggravated with today is it had the potential of being really good if, like, for instance, BMGL would have hit a little bit more shot size and taken half off and like letting the rest ride. Man, that had so much potential there. BMGL, where's she at? It's 394. BMGL's in the low threes. Unreal. I'd love to sit here and get an elevator down move and be a participant in watching that, but HYPR keeps getting bought up on the pullbacks, and so it feels like it's going to be might be a little bit of a ride here. So on that bottom trend line, if it really snaps it hard, we could see it back down to 80 cents and lower. That'd be good. A little funky price action on it, though. That I'm not loving. Fucking hell, this piece of shit. HYPR. Baron, I need a therapy session. All right, yeah, let's see. When do you trade RVYL? Got one. Oh, on INM, you got one share filled at 531 out of 40, and look at it now. Yeah. Yeah, I find in trading there's always something to be aggravated about. This would be one of them. I mean, I should have recognized and got out of it a little earlier, recognizing it's just a little manipulated. Man, BMGL lower. I'm curious where RVYL is going to open up, but I don't know if I really want to sit around here for that. I gave today a really decent, fair chance and have not been able to get it going. All right, RVYL's opened up. She is tempting. She is tempting. And then HYPR, you know, this happened to me twice on this ticker. It popped up 112 and then 108 and pulled back. All right, well, we'll get them. Man, I need to step away before I get tilted here. I still got the LVWR for a slower fade. Isn't happening quite yet. RVYL is definitely trying to pull me into it, but not a... I don't think I'm going to do it again. I don't like the price action there. And HYPR... Dude, look at what that thing just did. Fades. 94 cents back up to $1. What is going on with this ticker? It's not a very tradable ticker. Five-minute chart almost looks like a bull flag on it. RVYL heading up to $2 now. Halted up, going to $2. APLD up over 10. Yeah. Today, interesting day for sure. HYPR and RVYL are the two plays to monitor. RVYL is just a halt fest, so difficult there. HYPR, kind of difficult to get in and out of. Yeah, think of the day it could have been big red, small red. Yeah, and it could have been green too. Yeah, today's. I feel like I've been thrown into the washing machine and just put on like top rinse mode. frustrating day. For more reasons than one. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm gonna walk away. We're not getting a knife on HYPR. It just doesn't seem like she's happening. RVYL's heading up and over $2, and BMGL took it too early. Stuck in the mud, LVWR, yeah. Yeah, I'm not too upset with the day overall. Just a couple of these tickers not really working out too well. APLD hitting all of its resistance, by the way. APLD hitting a lot of resistance up here in the 1020s. Yeah, I got chopped out. That's what put me red pretty much. HYPR chopping me out both sides of it. APLD is definitely interesting on a short against the highs. See, this is what my problem when I stay here. I find plays. Oh, there's a lot of resistance up here, 1040s, 50s. All right, curious where RVYL is going to go. I'll take the L there. But curious where she's going to go. And other than that, guys, BMGL's halted up. LVWR, I'm working slow fade. In HYPR, she's a tough one. Starting to go sideways, though, around $1. Not sure she's going to knife down at this point. APLD's hitting a lot of resistance in the 1050s. You can monitor that. She came out with good news, but profit taking a little bit right now. Yeah, otherwise, guys, wow. FAS. Look where she went, fades. 160, we looked at her. 87 cents she dropped to. When you said wow, it was in the 120s and still opportunity on it. God dang it. That's part of the frustration today. Couple really missed plays. All right, traders, we'll get them. We'll definitely get them tomorrow. Is what it is. Going to end up being probably a little red on the day, but it's been a fight. Today was an epic battle of sorts. RVYL halted up towards $2. I feel grateful to be alive, at least, after today. How do you guys end up? How's the green team in here? You guys good and green? Man, MG, we called this too. We're like, BMGL, we can see it down there. Didn't even give it room or time to. RVYL opened up, heading to 220. Heading up to 220 is RVYL. I'm curious, like, what the shorts cost on this thing right now. Only $3.50 with CPro right now. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to take the short on RVYL. And I'm going to give it to like 230. $234. $20 risk I'll give it. Otherwise I'll try to let her pull back on down. And I'm going to step away. Making a new high, 220. 220 is kind of the area I like it at. Might be the liquidity zone. We'll see. Give it just a little bit of room up here. Try for it again. RVYL. I gotta head out though, guys. My kids are needing me. I'm gonna leave this here. Stop at 234. We'll see what it does, but traders, keep it safe. Keep it green. Keep the risk on. Keep the risk on. So at least at worst case scenario, you have risk in place and you're maintaining that discipline and risk so you're not blowing up on some of these names, because there's been names I've already been hearing and reading about people blowing up on some of these Tiggers. So make sure you're staying safe. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Keep it green, green team. We'll see where RVYL heads. Keep the stop in place. I'm going to revisit it a little bit later. 220 she's hitting right now. All right, guys, we will see you first thing in the morning.